石枠の高知有料三昧はばかりなしにはしゃぐなかれ泥かけ悪徒がやってくる泥から飛び出し牙をむく
How's it going, everybody? I know you like my new intro. I think this one accurately describes a lot of people around the world. And this situation right here describes how people feel, how they feel cheated. Like they work so hard, they do so well in life, they don't make any mistakes, they're fighting with all their might, and then just like that, the game just cheats and one-shots you. Ladies and gentlemen, desperation has set in. All the motherfuckers around the world are pissed off. They're snapping in Japan, they're snapping in Germany, all across Europe, technically, North America. I hear they're sending in sleeper cells south of the border through Mexico, and they're cool with some of the Mexican cartels. Well, cool. I think Mexican women are attractive. You know? You played yourself, man. Keep playing. You'll keep losing and losing more ground. And the desperation that is exhibited will only spread from, person to person, lonely man to lonely man, Hassan fan to Hassan fan. Speaking of which, you like my intro, right? I think that accurately describes these motherfuckers. They roll around in like human like decay, right? Like they are rot, and then when you disturb their decomposition, they awaken and attack you with mudslinging or shit throwing, because that's all they're good for. Because now, with all these things that are coming out, and this isn't like the first time this has happened, so I want to give a shout out to Baraka Omori. I said the name right this time. Tal Oran, Asmongold, as always, more Pegasus, and I don't know. Maybe I'm leaving some like the other Israelis out and stuff that are dropping info on these guys because what's up? Are you losing your women? I think you are. go around kicking dogs and shit, and this isn't even the first time I heard it. And to be honest, I find some dogs to be annoying. My little sister's dog fucking took a piss in my room and shit. I don't find all dogs to be nice. But besides the point, right? They're attacking dogs, they're attacking people, they're attacking children. What does that mean? Well, desperation not only has set in to the people who are written out of history, they wrote themselves out of history, and they're going to be the proverbial bad guy, if you will, but they are also demonstrating why they hate their own kind. They hate their own people. There are other Muslims, Sikhs, other fundamentalist religion, even the dark Jews that, well, not the dark Jews, other Jewish people who dislike what, other, the dark Jews do. And I don't, I use the term dark Jews to describe the Epstein, Weinstein, all those motherfuckers and shit. But by extension, Jewish people who hate their own kind and want to liberate Palestine from the oppressive regime of Israel. Fuck, so dumb. And I had to make this video, a nice short video, because of all the people I thought that the Islamists, the Khalistanis, the pedophile poachers, pedophile poachers. I mean, those are the good guys. The pedophile preachers. The pedophile preachers. What's happening to them is they've kicked way too many hornets' nests, and they're getting swarmed because I honestly didn't think they would be stupid enough to attack Persians, right? Because the Persians are protesting peacefully for the most part. I don't know. I don't speak for all of them. And then like there's a huge difference. You see the Palestinians, they're all masked up, they're all waving their Lucky Charms flags and shit. They're wearing their Mia Khalifas and stuff. Waving their like little Epstein rug flags and shit. You guys can't, the thing is, you guys think that it never happened. You guys are in denial that Jeffrey Epstein took your holiest symbol, turned it into a rug, and probably raped boys and girls on it, little boys and stuff. Probably used his penis pump on it too. It's just like sitting down. Allah, give me strength. He's pumping it up. What it is, man? So they're attacking Persians now. Yes, Persians. So like this is the weird part, right? I still stand behind the idea that we should protect the Jewish people because they're being assaulted from all sides. They're being attacked by black people who like Kanye West. They're being attacked by white people who hate Jews, neo-Nazis and whatnot, anti-Semites or whatever. They're being attacked by Hispanics because of the whole history behind the Spanish Inquisition and this and that. Now I'm speaking generally, right? I'm not like saying like every single member of this ethnicity is like this. I'm just speaking generally. Like Jewish people don't have a lot of friends left, so that's why it's important to protect them. But with the Persians, I would be hesitant. And here's the reason why. They've had Islamic rule for so long, you can't necessarily trust any of them. And I'm not saying that like you should dismiss their suffering or pretend that like what's happening to them is okay. No, it's unfortunately a problem they got to solve themselves. This you're gonna get your hands dirty with them. You're gonna try to protect them, and then you're probably gonna get stabbed in the back. You won't even know who hit you. Your enemies and your friends, when you're dealing with the Persians, they kind of look alike. This is the problem with Islam. They want to rape everybody and pretend that they're part of the human race. But if you actually follow that logic, you have to understand what is the origin point of that. It's an insecurity. So what is that insecurity? Well, take a good look at most the ethnic Muslims and shit. I remember there's this one video. I think it was Other Barak, this Israeli website, YouTuber, who's reporting it or something else, and I was talking to like this guy in Dubai, right, or somewhere. Yeah. It was Dubai because I remember this almost happened to me too. So he's like this. Honestly, this is the fucked up part to me because I'm brown, right? He's like dark skinned like me. And he's talking mad amounts of shit on black people about how like, we don't let them, we take their visas and they're like slaves to us and this and that. And it was just like the way he was joking about it, and like he was trying to like play it off as if like, this is the cool thing to do. This is normal, right? And then you get the whole delusion of like Kanye West, the Jews are gonna take over, this and that. Yeah, man, the Jews, because you lost your woman and subsequently all your children. What was it, Pete Wentz? Goddamn. Like I don't mean. Well, actually, I do mean to laugh at the guy. Man, you came out and you come out with like this song saying that you're gay and shit, but you already had your kids. You couldn't you just like kept that to yourself? But some people just don't love their own. That's just how it is. And like you could argue, well, it's his choice. Yeah. When you have kids, dude, that's when you stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about them. Otherwise, you shouldn't have had kids. And that's what I'm getting at. Like the desperation of these guys, right, is they're not going to be a super famous celebrity Hollywood star, celebrities Hollywood star and shit. They're not gonna have like money to burn. They're not gonna have like endless resources. They're gonna realize that this level of indoctrinating your youths and your young adults to fight a war that you're going to lose is only going to have an end result of the end of your religion and the circumventing of your women, right? Like we're going to take them for ourselves now. We're more than willing to do so. This is obviously voluntary. They're most likely going to give it up to us, and we're going to take. I think like every guy should take like 2 to 3. Don't go crazy with it. And it's like 2 if you know your second woman doesn't want to like have too many kids either, right? I think like all women that she should be with should have like 1 to 2 kids, and then call it a. Like girls are not like fucking baby farms. This isn't like the fucking 50s, man. Like you be pumping out kids like your grandparents and the older generations did. That even though it's still around, and I'm not trying to downplay that, like it's still around a lot. That's not for us. It's not for her. Like she has a life to live, and maybe she wants to travel. Maybe she wants to whatever, right? And money is good now that we have like the commerce from video games and shit. Just to get into it a little bit. So I looked back into it. Crimson Desert. Apparently, you could ride a lion, and I'm like thinking to myself, can you feed the lion? You know what I mean? You're like riding it like a horse. Why can't you feed it? But like, it's that kind of like kid in me to like not ask the question, but just find out on my own, because it's just like, you know what I mean? Like I need to know. I have to know. Everybody's writing this game off saying like, oh no, I did, it's too repetitive, the storyline sucks, the controls suck. And I'm like, yeah, I can understand to an extent like people's issues and quarrels with the game. Like I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077 for fuck's sake. I know a thing or two about that, but that's it, man. Like they're attacking Persians, they're attacking women, they're attacking children, they're attacking dogs. They're trying to backdoor into our government. They're trying to prey up in like all these places and shit to intimidate you. It's over, man. Desperation has set in. And as I said before, Donald Trump threatened these fucking retard terrorists. Said 48 hours, you open this shit up, or you're fucking dead. I'm gonna blow your fucking power plants up. Guess what happened? And he wrote it out in all capital letters so you stupid fucking retards can read it. Read it and weep and accept what a real man is and that you'll never be one. Thanks for your women. You've been feeding them nice. They got nice breasts. All that shit. Thanks for that, fucking retards. Everybody else, have a nice day.